A major portion of a stock price's movement is related to the industry group it is. So something I do every day, quick scan of the ETFs or the industry groups. What's strong? What's weak? Where to go? What to avoid? Let's move. Biotechnology. One glance at this chart tells you one thing. You ain't going to mess with biotechnology, at least not until it starts showing life over the 50-day. Fallen 50-day. Innovation. This is an ETF that, has been really hot and things like this. Till this starts to lift through these tops right here, pushing through the 50-day, there's really nothing going on with it. Cloud computing was really strong. It's just floundering, kind of forming a cup and a handle right here. You can see, cup, handle, possibly taking it around 28.20. There you go. Nothing yet. Nothing yet, so we'll have to wait. Autonomous and electric vehicles just going sideways, dropping down here a little bit. What do you notice? It fell down on a slight pickup on volume on Friday. But there's clean tops across here. Taking out around 27.90? Possibly. All right? What are you going to have to see new? Well, you'll probably have to see Tesla move and some of the others. There you go. Still doesn't look bad. Energy, picking up a little bit. You can say, oh boy, it got hit on Friday. Folks, look at the volume on the way up. Heavy. Fell Friday on less than average daily volume. Possibly take this out, maybe form a little handle and take out around 25.60. There you go, energy. IBD 50 got hit. It's just chopping back and forth, but there's tops across here. It's starting to show a little bit more leadership. That's good to see. This one focuses on the max list stock. It's improved. Up on good volume, down on less volume. But note, it gapped up and it closed below where it opened. So it needs to start showing some more strength, but it's above the rising 21 EMA. Max list stocks, love them. Gold miners. This is the 200-day. The junior gold miners, and this is the gold miners, the large ones. Leave it alone. There's nothing going on until it starts showing some life. There's nothing to do with it. Junior gold miners, there's nothing going on here. Move on. Gold, below the moving average, there's nothing going on. Move on. Cybersecurity's picked up, but gosh, it was really strong here. We were wrapped up in it, and now it's just chopping around. It needs to show some leadership. Take out around $69. Till then, leave it alone. And what does that tell you? Not just the ETF, but cybersecurity stocks. Biotechnology chopping around. There's another biotech. Needs to maybe a cup and a handle. Starts to push through 159 possibly, but right now it's not a leadership. North American technology going sideways. Did have a good bounce here, chopping. Around 373 would be good. Just show a little bit more leadership. Nothing yet. Medicine. Nice run here. Okay, related to COVID. All right. This has been a leading group. Pulled back below the 8 EMA. Needs to start picking back up again. But it's a group that's doing okay. Home construction. Look at this. Folks, I say this, and this is for new people. People get wrapped up in the news. COVID. And I'm not minimizing COVID. That's not the issue here. Oh, man, pandemic. Everything's shut down. It's the end of the world. Nobody's doing anything. Well, yes, they are. By Jove, they're buying houses. And what does that take? That takes money. That takes jobs. So, you know what I do? Watch the charts instead of the news. The charts will tell you what to do. Home builders. There you go. If you watch the news, you say, who the heck's buying a house? The world's falling apart. Well, I guess not. S&P growth. Fine. Look at this. Owns a lot of the max list stocks. Look at how it's picked up. That's good to see. Guess what? We've been involved with max list. Here we go. Small cap. Basing here. Needs to start picking back up again. Above the moving averages. Fell on a slight pickup in volume on Friday. Needs to show some strength. Airlines. Needs to get back through the 50-day. There's really nothing to do with it at this point in time. Regional banking. Above the moving averages. Regional banks. That's good to see. I like that. Like to see financials doing well. Mid-cap's been nice. What has this told you? Hey, I can buy mid-cap stocks. There you go. It tells you where to focus. Oil services, nothing going on here. Was leading and now it's not. It's below the moving averages. Needs to show some life and get over here. Until then, not much going on with oil services. Software was super strong for a long time. Look at this. We had some software stocks. This is huge. And since then, that sucker's just chopping around. There's not much going on with software. Till this starts picking up near 168, 69, there's not much to do with it. And what does that tell you? Stay away from the software stocks. Don't get wrapped up into it. NASDAQ 100 starting to show a little bit more life. Touch new highs right here. Good to see. Same with the QQQ. Cloud computing, strong. Just basing down here now. It is above the 50-day, but it needs to start showing more leadership. Silver, nothing. There's nothing there. I mean, it needs to start getting a lift. Until then, there's better holes to fish in. There you go. You know, picture this. I read this analogy decades ago. You've got two people fishing. One fishing's fishing in one hole, another the other. And you notice that one individual is getting a decent amount of fish. The other, there's nothing going on. Where are you going to go? Which hole are you going to fish in? Huh? Yeah. You go where the good fish are. You go where the fish are. That's why we do the ETFs. We can see where the strength is. It's not a fishy story either. Okay, I'm sorry I had to say it. It's the weekend. You got to have fun. Steel, strong. You buy this, you let it work. It hasn't really tested your metal. Okay, I had to say it. You know, you got to have a little fun too. Life's too short. SMH going sideways. Would love to see this showing some life, but note what it did on Friday. This baby fell on a pickup in volume. Still above the 50-day, but it needs to start picking up. What does that tell you right now? Right now for this coming week, what does it say? You got to watch those semiconductor stocks. There's not a lot of good stuff going on here. There you go. Now you're light years ahead of others. S&P 500's acting fine, trending up, good to see. S&P 500 leveraged, fine, trending up, good to see. Solar, what does this tell you? In 1 second, I ain't buying any solar stocks. Okay, thanks, bye. Small cap, just like IWM, ran up. Big reversal bar here, though. This needs to start showing some strength again. Until then, watch out for the small caps, not so good. Aerospace and defense hit new highs, all-time highs right here. What does that tell us? Aerospace and defense, good place to be. Biotechnology, another biotechnology ETF. What does this say? This group needs medicine. Okay. Home builders, nice and steady. That's great. I like that. Materials, think about this. Home builders, what do you need for to build houses? Oh gosh, you need materials. That's how you connect the dots. Is that sweet? I love that. Here we go. Communication services, doing fine. Had big pop there on Thursday. What does that tell you? Something happened in that group. What was it? A stock or two reported really good earnings and got a gap up. That's what that's from. So what do? Find out what are the top 10 stocks in this group. Stuff to look at. The group's acting fine. Connecting the dots. Energy showed some life. Ran up here, but needs to start showing more life. Nothing great so far. This was good, but it needs follow through. Financials. Nice, steady. That's good. Industrials. Look at that. Isn't that neat? And I ask you, of the three major indexes, the Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ, which one's been leading into new high ground strongest? The Dow. Industrials. And this is telling you that. Isn't that neat? I love connecting the dots. Technology was doing good. It's starting to get a little choppy here again. Don't want to see that. You got to be careful. What does this tell you right now? Watch technology. You know, this needs to hang in here. There you go. Consumer staples, fine. It's good. It's been good. Utilities, more of a defensive play. And what did it do? It bounced off the rising 21 EMA. This is the 80 EMA, 21 EMA, right here. This is the 50 SMA and the 200 SMA. There you go, just so you know. And it's trending. These are great trending moving averages. I love them. I've used them for years. Utilities, fine. What could this also be saying? A little bit more of a defensive play. Healthcare has been doing well. There we go. All through here. What was it saying? Watch this. You look there and you say, God, it kind of looks like a cup and a handle here. You know, maybe it'll take these out. That'd be good. And it does. And it does. And it goes. And it goes. What was it telling you? Hey, look at healthcare stocks. That's it. Consumer discretionary is fine. The consumer's fine. There we go. Metals and mining, just chopping back and forth, kind of like the gold stuff. Needs to start showing some strength. It's not bad, but not lifting yet. Retail, going sideways. That's good to see. It's been strong. The consumer's fine. Software, choppy. Nothing happening. Perhaps it'll lift. And then back to the top. I do this every day with the VIPs and just looking around, Where's the strength? Where's the weakness? Here's a great tactic for you. Take this list and during the day, sort it by quote, sort a percent, and then look at them.
Thank you for watching the video. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit like. Maybe hit that subscribe button. We come up with new content nearly every day. Also, check out the videos on the right. YouTube recommends the one on the top, and the bottom one is something we thought you might enjoy. See you next time.